on, guys? Just want to talk about a couple of topics that I, saw over throughout the day. And one of the things that I saw, as far as news wise, is that I've been hearing rumors that a lot of the GMs in this year is draft is there are not as high on the wide receivers as a lot of people are thinking out. Now, I'm not exactly sure what it is about this wide receiver class that is particularly not having these GMs being, I guess, wowing them. I thought this year receivers have been displaying some very fast 40 times. I think a lot of these receivers this year are very good. I think at least in the first round they're very good. You got JSN, Quentin Johnson, Zay Flowers are a couple of names. Addison from USC. Those are a couple of names for the wide receiver class that could go possibly first round, maybe even early second round. These GMs are just not impressed, man. I don't know exactly sure on why. I'm just giving my guess. I think I heard them say that the measurables aren't just there. It's a lot smaller of a class, or I'm not 100% sure, man. So you may want to do your research and see what it is of why these GMs are just not, I guess, infatuated with these receivers this year. And then, once I did hear that, it kind of made me think that if that's the case, if JSN was to fall, if you Cowboys fans, would you take JSN on the 26th pick? I mean, I think I would. I mean, I think his route running ability is fantastic. I think he has great separation. He has ability to get great separation. I mean, I think that's pretty good. I think that's something we don't have that good of outside of CeeDee Lamb. We have Cooks now, so I mean that is one good thing right there. So I think if you can get JSN to pair with Cooks, CeeDee Lamb, and him, I think that'd be a good trio. Not to mention Michael Gallup, I think that'd be really good. So I just want to hear your thoughts on that, on GMs not being this high. Are y'all guys high on this year's wide receiver class? Do y'all think that the wide receivers this year are first round worthy? And if so, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Another one is I heard that the linebacker out of Tampa Bay, Devin White, he's asking to be traded. Now my thought is I would love to have Devin White if the Cowboys. I would love Jared to give Tampa a call, give him a call, and see what they're asking for. I think he is one of the best linebackers in the National Football League, and that says a lot. There's lots of linebackers out here, and for him to be one of the best, top 5 for sure, in my opinion. I would love to bring him in for a cup of coffee. See what they're asking for. I think if I was a Cowboys, what I would like to offer, and tell me if y'all agree or not. If not, give me what y'all would want. I guess y'all trade offer, but I would offer LVE and a second round pick for White. And I know you're gonna say that's high, but man, think about it, man. There's how many look at linebackers in this year's draft. I mean, are all of them going to be turned out like Devin White? You can't guarantee that. You already know what you have in Devin White. He's already one of the best. He's fast. He's young. He's athletic. He's smart. I think if I'm the Cowboys and if I want somebody to pair up with Parsons for the future, I would definitely want to have White. Like I said, he's athletic. He's smart. He's strong. I want that smart general in the middle of my defense calling out plays. I'm not exactly sure if LVE is him. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say LVE is not good or anything like that. It's just I want another Sean Lee, and the fact that smart, be able to read plays, set our guys in the right position to make plays all the time. To me, it's not always about being athletic and all that stuff, because you could be athletic and fast all you want, but if you don't know where the play's coming, if you can't read and dissect a play before it happens, what good is that going to be? If I'm lining up my guys outside wide to the left, then it's going to the right. I mean, there's just no point. And I think Devin White could give us that in the middle alongside with Parsons rushing and keeping the outside contained. I mean, I think that'd be a fantastic duo. I think the Cowboys should do that. I mean, that would be my trade offer. Let me know in the comment section what y'all would offer, or even if y'all would want White. And then lastly, I'm doing another mock draft. This will be my 2.0. On this draft, the first one I kind of did on what I would do. On this mock draft, I'm kind of did it on the sense of what I think Jerry Jones and them might do. So, anyways, let's get right into it. So, in the first round, I had the Cowboys taking Michael Mayer from Notre Dame. I think Jerry Jones, let's just say the rumors is true, and Jerry Jones is not as high on the receivers as we are. I do think that Jerry Jones, I think he misses a Jason Witten type of player. I do think he likes the players that we already have, like Ferguson and Henderson and so on, but I think he likes them more as a backup, rotational tight end. I don't think Jerry Jones thinks they're necessarily day one starters. I'm pretty sure a lot of Cowboy fans don't think that they're day one starters. And I do think that Jerry Jones looks at it as another wide receiver / another blocker. So I can definitely see them going tight end in the first round. Now, I'm pretty sure some of y'all Cowboys fans don't want to go tight end, and I get it. But to be honest, man, if they do go tight end first round, I would not be mad. I just think that it could have been spent somewhere else. I think they could have addressed another position, but like I said, we don't know how the draft's going to fall down. If all the players and all the positional players that I would want are not there, why not go for a best player available and make it a tight end? In the second round, I had Keely Ringo falling to the second round. I don't think the Cowboys would pass up on him. I think he is a Dan Quinn type of player. He's physical, he's smart, he's fast. He can track the ball down. I think that, with Gilmore being in here, that's good. I think it gives us at least we rented out a year or two for having a solid cornerback. I don't think he's going to be here forever. He's on the back end of his age and career. I do think that they bring him in and have Gilmore, sharpen him up alongside with Diggs, and they'll get the future cornerback duo. I do think Keely Ringo does have everything it takes to be a star corner, and I just think he needs somebody like a vet like Gilmore to kind of mold him into the system, show him the ropes, show him the do's and the don'ts, and so on and so forth. So I have Keely Ringo sliding from the second round, and I don't think the Cowboys would pass him up. And then for my third round, I had the Cowboys taking defensive tackle Moro Ojamo. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. The defensive line from Texas. I think that the Cowboys know that they need to bring another defensive interior lineman. I think they bring him in because I think he could be a duo. He could do inside and edge if needed to be. He can give Osa that break on rushing the pass and stopping the run, and then he could be paired up with Hankins. I think if Cowboys could get a good trio in the interior, I think our defensive end is pretty solid. Do I think we could use a player? Sure, but I don't think it's like we must address it in the first round type of thing. I think that as long as we can address it somewhere down the line, I think that'd be good. But I think in the third round, I think he'd be a solid pick. Like I said, I think he can give the interior players some breaks, and I think he can also give the edge players some breaks too. Like he can do both, and I think that'd be a great value pick for the Cowboys. I think as long as the Cowboys in this draft can somehow draft offense and defense at the same time, I think that'd be a good thing. Like I said, I think, my honest opinion, I do think the Cowboys are just a few players away to making it in the Super Bowl. And I know, pretty sure people are always going to say, oh, well, we hear that all the time. But yeah, man, but think about it. Last year, look how far we got, and we didn't have Gilmore, we didn't have Cooks. We do now. I think if people are probably mad, like, oh, well, we should have never let go of Schultz. Y'all probably could have went, okay, well, if we draft Mayer, like I just said, like I just did here in the first round, boom, we got our replacement right there. We got our cornerback in case someone gets hurt, and then we have a defensive lineman to pair up with Hankins. Like I said, that's already right there. That's a Super Bowl in the making right there, in my opinion. Well, that's going to be it for today, Cowboys fans. Let me know what you think about my mock draft. Put down your 3-round mock draft. Let me know if you would trade for White, if you think my trade offer is pretty valid, or what would yours be. And then and let me know if you think if you are hot on the wide receiver class. And like I said, these GMs are not going for it, but I think they're pretty solid, man. Anyways, Cowboy Rig out.